Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. I'm Shane and I'm back with Star Wars Thebadbatch. This is a penultimate episode, I believe. So it's a two-part finale. So I don't know if it should be viewed as a penultimate or a two-part finale. When they have two-part finales, they should air them at the same time. Okay? I think this is called a part one. Either way, last time what happened was we had a rescue mission. We had the Bad Batch. Mostly because Omega insisted do a favor for Rex. And I don't think I even talked about that last time. Rex was in the middle of doing something, hopefully something rebellious. And he called in a favor with the Bad Batch. Hey, go rescue this clone trooper. Okay? And so they went to rescue the clone trooper, and it's Gregor from Star Wars Rebels. Okay? So they rescue him, and then Hunter gets captured. And we have the last scene leaves us with Crosshair and Hunter kind of in the jail, not the jail cell, but in the, what do they call them in Star Wars? Okay, we had Hunter. I'm sorry, we had Crosshair walk in, and him and Hunter are looking at each other, and he's like, "Okay, I thought the rest will be here, but you will do." He lowered the ray shield, probably for dramatic effect. Not sure. I don't think he plans on joining them anytime soon, but maybe he will. I think that would surprise me. Well, nothing really surprises me anymore, but that would surprise me as much as I can be surprised as someone who's 33 years old, and I've done this for years. You know what I mean? It was a cool episode. I really liked it a lot. I saw someone laugh in the comment when I said, "You little socialist, you can't save everyone." You know, I just listen to a lot of podcasts on psychology, sociology, and people who rank high in compassion, they're more inclined to be attracted to socialist policies. Okay, and you know what? I'm a capitalist, and I think it's great to have some socialism sprinkled in there. So when she said she wanted to help, when she said she wanted to save Gregor, and it just makes me think that she wants to save everyone, and she's compassionate. So I just called her a little socialist, you know. That being said, guys, I want to just go ahead and jump into it because I'm actually really excited. So I say we're going to start now.
Using my comm won't work. They'll know it's a trap. They'll still come for you.
I figured they would have taken that comm earlier. That was an old trilogy comm, so I guess they're already using old trilogy comms. The original, not original, but the prequel trilogy they used as Venus Woman's Razor, modified.
If I go any lower, we will be in the water.
It's the only way to activate the platform.
That's pretty cool. The rain looks great. Gosh. Skinny rain, big old fat rain. That's cool.
You tried to kill us. We didn't have a choice. And I did.
Damn. Okay.
Do not shoot. I am easy 34521 Omega, I am relieved it is you. Those who resisted were eliminated.
The clone.
Whose voice is that? We already have a droid. Gonk! Damn it!
If things go south, we'll send you a signal.
Stay in the cockpit.
Get to the ship and contact Rex.
It just seems like a dumb plan.
Well, guess you're wrong about that. We're loyal to each other, not some empire. You weren't loyal to me. I was one of you. You may have forgotten, and it's why I'm going to give you what you never gave me. A chance.
Whoa, Jesus.
Think of what we could do together.
It's like, oh, it's the temptation. Whoa, shit! Did he shoot that thing and it bounced off?
Does that answer your question? Join the Empire, and you will have purpose again.
This is fucking great.
Don't become my enemy. Crosshair. You never were.
His burn freaks me out. We're fighting together! You cocksucker.
Very good, Admiral. You may fire when ready.
Oh, no, I hate when he says that.
This isn't you. It's your inhibitor chip. I had my chip removed a long time ago.
Shit.
Ricker, grab Crosshair. He's coming with us.
I'll leave you here. I had to save you.
Sir, we're in position. Open fire.
Dude, that kid sucks. I'm sure they made the underground lab. Damn. That was a hell of an episode. It was emotional. It was... Man. So, Crosshair had his chip removed. I guess I'm not quite sure if it does matter exactly when. It'd be interesting if it was very, very, very early. Because then it'd make him feel... I think it'd feel more like a betrayal than if it just got removed when he had his ship burn out. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, I don't have the tryptophobia. It's when you don't like holes. But I don't like holes. And I don't like his fucking face. It's got that holy look. It disgusts me. So maybe it got taken out then when he got all burned up. And then, like, you know, you wake up and, you know, you're still you and all your motivations are, you know, are relatively the things you've been telling yourself to justify why you're doing what you're doing, even though the chip is kind of controlling you. That's still all in place, so I don't know. If you got his chip removed very early, that would be very interesting. Yeah, I mean, I wrote down all this stuff, but nothing seems important to me as what just happened. Like, Kamino is now gone. I mean, the cloning facility on Kamino is now gone. And Rampart, that fucking saddlebag, he was pretty, yeah, he didn't really give a damn about Crosshair. He's being used just like Hunter told him. As far as he was concerned, they could have all died there. It was emotional. Crosshair feels abandoned, and he gave them a chance. He said, I'll give you what you never gave me because we were brothers, and I didn't forget that. You did. That was very sad. I mean, only Star Wars can create just these great characters with great motivations, and I care about them so much, you know what I mean? It's been doing it my whole life. I love it. We also have a new droid companion, AZ. And another really cool thing, and this is just some Final Fantasy VIII shit. Like, in the first episode, we had Omega staring kind of at Clone Force 99. She kept looking at them, and she was obviously taken by them and was following them around. And it's because when she was younger, Clone Force 99, they were being grown in that laboratory, Nalase's underground or underwater laboratory, and she was there. She remembered. It's just interesting because they are like her younger brothers, even though they're older and they're more experienced in the battlefield. She's like a normal kid, and she has she has the mind of a somewhat normal kid, although she's very intelligent, and I think there's more to her than that. The underground tube system was really cool. I do like how she has all this knowledge of Kamino, because she was just kind of this special clone. She was what Boba Fett was to Jango Fett, to Nala Se. So she was like Nala Se's little helper, little daughter. And yeah, she knows all these things. We had the Dark Troopers come back in the end. And guys, if you've played some of the old games, you might recognize Dark Troopers. And spoiler alert, if you have seen The Mandalorian, you know that they're in the second season as well, in the finale. They're pretty cool. And it's kind of interesting to see them this early on. I guess, yeah. I mean, they weren't exactly the same, so maybe they are kind of this... Yeah, they're being developed on Kamino as well. I guess, and they were in the training room, so it's not like they're never used. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure those were the Dark Troopers. I mean, they were kind of a different color, though. They were a lighter color instead of a darker color. They're obviously kind of, their beta, maybe their beta stage before we get to them in the Mandalorian. That's what they are. Yeah, it was a very great character moment. It really makes me feel for Crosshair a lot more. I might have been running him down a little bit early on, but yeah, this show has made me kind of care about him a little bit. It was really surprising that he got his chip removed. I mean, this episode, right before he said it, I was going to call it, but up until this episode, or up until pretty much these moments, I didn't suspect that he had his chip removed, honestly. There was a part where he was kind of holding his head at one point. It made me think that his chip was malfunctioning, but he kept mentioning his chip. It was like, hey, you're doing this because of the chip, let us help you. And I'm like, okay, something's going on with the chip. Maybe he doesn't have it. But it was still a great moment. It was a great moment. And we had the basically, hey, join me. You know, kind of like the Vader-Luke moment. And just like George Lucas would say, you know, these reoccurring themes, like the rhyming of the universe. You know, this, you know, obviously these universal hero's journey type deals. You know, I'm not sure where we're going to go next. Kamino is being destroyed. It was great to have Tarkin back. Rampart, you know, he ain't cool at all. I mean, it was a decent moment. I'm not going to say cool. When he was kind of standing there looking out the window, and you know, I always wanted to destroy something and just look at it, you know, and not like, you know, it's got to be something significant. I've always wanted to burn down a library, you know, so all that knowledge is lost. But you know, with the internet, it doesn't really matter anymore. Yeah, guys, I don't have too much else to say. I'm really looking forward to the finale. It's been found out that this show is being renewed for a second season, and when I have episodes like this and moments like this, it makes me so much more excited. I don't know if Crosshair can just go back to them. I think he'd have to have such a good reason, and it can't be the fact that the Empire. I don't think it can be, hey, the Empire has turned on me. You're right, Hunter. I will go back with you, because I think there's so much bad blood. It'd be weird. It'd be awkward. I mean, kind of like honestly, in The Force Unleashed, the end of the game, Palpatine tells Sam Witwer's character, the Secret Apprentice, to go ahead and kill Vader. You know what I mean? And basically, it doesn't work out that way, or you can basically choose what you want to do. But at the end, it's like one of those things where Vader and Palpatine are talking, and it's like there's this big elephant in the room where it's like, hey, you just want to be dead like 15 minutes ago, and they just never address it. It's just kind of this dark side thing that you have to expect that, like, if you aren't doing your job and if there's someone better than you, you will be replaced. So maybe there will be this situation where in the next episode he washes up and he gets back to the Empire, and you know, and then he just rejoins them kind of reluctantly. We see a little bit of that ruthlessness in the Empire also in Star Wars Rebels with, I think, Agent Cal. You know, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but you know, he's I think his name is Cal. Why don't I remember his name? Okay, he's sitting alone in his cell at the end, not his cell, in his quarters, which is this cold, crappy ass monochromatic place that lacks the warmth that we see on the hero side. And eventually he turns into a informant for the Republic, or for the rebellion. You know, maybe we'll have some kind of similar story here. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen, I have to say. You know, I've been saying that I think we need Vader to come in and kick some ass, or we need the Emperor, but maybe we can hold off on that. I mean, usually, in my experience, penultimate finales are like bigger than finales, but you know, we'll see. If we're going to have a big moment in finale, I just wonder what that is. This was certainly emotional. It was certainly big. It was certainly surprising and shocking. And yeah, you know, I mentioned the comm links. We're already seeing the comm links that are used in the old trilogy. There's these little, basically these little cylinder type things that they talk into. And in the prequel trilogy, what we're actually seeing is this woman's Venus razor that's been modified by the art department, or the prop department, to look like this little comm link that, you know, we see Qui-Gon have it and on the Tatooine in Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. The tube system was cool. It just kind of reminds me of the tubes in The Empire Strikes Back a little bit that Luke falls into underneath Bespin. But not really, because those are tubes that I'm not sure what they're used for, if they're for the gas mining. But they do open up, and for some reason, I don't know why they open up the way they do. Luke falls, but you know, Leia senses them, so it's all good. And we also had this moment with Omega where she's talking about Nala Se and she looks emotional. So maybe she looks at Nala Se as this mother figure, which, you know, wouldn't surprise me. AZ, the droid, has now joined the crew, you know, but I don't want Gonk to have any less screen time. He's a pivotal character in this show. Yeah, and I think I've talked about pretty much everything, guys. I love this episode. And thank you for supporting Third Shift Reactions, trying to grow this channel, and we're really happy with everything so far. And I hope you guys like this episode as much as me. I know I'm going to shout out to my buddy Charlie, who's, you know, we talked a lot about Star Wars on the phone. I can't wait to talk to you about this episode, man. Other than that, guys, I'm out of here. Guys, thank you so much for watching this reaction and breakdown to Star Wars: The Bad Batch. If you like us, you want to support us, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and make sure you join us next week for the finale.